So I got something off of Amazon. They've been dropping it all over the floor. Apparently I can't hold things with one hand, but I'm trying to show you that I got this air crisper, copper air crisper thingy, and I'm gonna make French fries with it. So we're gonna test it out. Here we go. So we're gonna give it a test and see if it really makes our potatoes crispy. I know they're not gonna be as thin as that because my friend Janine, when she left to go back to Canada, she left me her bag of organic potatoes that she didn't have a chance to eat, and they're like small, kind of roundish ones, so they're probably gonna be more like like small wedges. But this is supposed to make them crispy by, I guess, circulating the air better or something. I don't know, but that's what it looks like, and let's give it a try. And it's non-stick. I already own one copper pan that I really like, and it works really well. It does have stains on it, which supposedly it's not supposed to like stain, but there are, for some reason, some black stains on it that won't come off. So I don't know why that is, but I have a feeling the same thing's gonna happen with this one, because obviously I'm gonna have seasonings on my fries and they're gonna get stuck all over. Just like when you use a cookie sheet, the seasoning and everything ends up getting stuck on the pan, and then it kinda turns like black or like rusty colored, and you can't really get everything off all the time. So whatever, anyway. Yeah, so these are the potatoes I'm gonna use. Thank you, Janine, for those. I'm really hungry because it's like afternoon and I've been, it's 12:15 and I've been editing videos all morning and I haven't eaten anything, so I'm ready to eat. Let's do this. So of course, here it is, came in plastic with a little instruction manual inside. Here it has a chart for things. It says French fries 30 to 35 minutes at 425, which is exactly what I was gonna put it on, so that just confirms what I'm already doing here. Anyone can cook like a chef. Anyway, so there's the basket. There's the tray. I'm gonna wash them first, of course. I'm gonna cut my potatoes and then we're gonna get cooking. I'm kind of obsessed with Gabby's new song, her first single. I shouldn't say new song because yeah, it's her first single, but I'm obsessed. I've been listening to it on repeat, even though I don't have freaking repeat on my phone for some reason. I don't know what happened to iTunes, but there used to be a repeat button. I can't figure it out. But anyway, I've been listening to it and re-listening to it and re-listening to it because I really like it. And I didn't think I would like it that much, but I really do. So you guys should check it out. If you guys don't watch the Gabby show on YouTube, you totally should. So here we are, we're ready to go. Gonna toss our papas in there. And we're gonna spread them around and hope they turn out crispy. I did cut a little bit of the skins off of some of them because they had eyes on them, so they needed to be cut. And you know what, I didn't think about it until right now, but there's another trick where you could soak your potatoes, I guess, for like 15 minutes, and it'll get some of the starch off of them before you season them. And that's supposed to help make them crispier too, so maybe I'll try that next time. So anyway, these are gonna go in the oven for about 30 minutes and then I'm gonna check them to see how they're doing. My oven is not the cleanest right now. Neither is my stovetop. There they go. All right, my alarm just went off. I put them in there for 30 minutes. So let's go see if they're crispy enough and if they're cooked through in the middle. I'm so hungry. Let's do this. Ooh, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let's see if they stuck to the pan at all. Nope, they didn't stick. I actually kind of thought they would have little like cross grill marks like from this grill, but apparently not. That's okay though. Let's see, they're cooked all the way through. All right, everybody makes mistakes. I guess they weren't actually cooked through all the way, so I tried to scrub it really quick, but the stuff did not come off. But anyway, I threw it back in the oven, so I'm gonna leave it back in the oven for another 5 or 6 minutes. To me, it works the same as a regular cookie sheet with parchment paper. And yeah, so I don't really see any difference between a cookie sheet with parchment paper and using that. It browns up exactly the same, so I don't know, maybe if I tried it with really thin cut fries covered in oil, but I don't cook with oil, so you know what I mean? If you did fry cuts where it actually looks like the picture and then put a little bit of oil on it, maybe they would crisp up even better. So maybe I'll do that next time just to see. Okay, so FYI right here, it does say that it's supposed to make them without oil. It's supposed to make it, you know, like air fried. So yeah, so I'm not supposed to put oil, but then again, but I didn't cook them long enough, so let's see. I'm just gonna leave them in there a few more minutes and see if they get extra crispy around the edges. Maybe it's because I didn't leave them in long enough, so I'll show them to you in a few minutes and I'll keep an eye on them to see how crispy they get. My only problem with that is for me, when they get, I want them to get crispy without being like completely brown, because sometimes for me that brown flavor kind of burns all the seasoning and then makes the fries taste like burnt instead of like just crispy and good. So we'll check it in a minute and see how they're actually coming out the second time. Hopefully they'll be better and not taste burnt. But yeah, so far it's just the same as using parchment paper, and then again, the parchment paper you can throw away and I don't have to have an extra like gadget in the cupboard or have, you know, a thing that stains very easily and it's gonna be like an eyesore. All right, so I took them out and this potato is still not cooked in the middle. And the fries are quite a bit crispier and some of the edges are kind of starting to burn a little bit. And yeah, some of them are still not cooked through the middle, so it's kind of weird. So the outside is burning, but the middle is not cooking. So they've been in there for like 40 minutes, so it should be cooked all the way through, especially with how small the potato pieces are. Yeah, so for me, it's kind of a fail. I don't think it's worth $20, you know what I mean? But again, like I said, I don't know, maybe we should try it with thin cut fries sometime. So you judge, I don't know. Does anybody else have one of these? Have you used it? And what are your tips and tricks? Leave them in the comments below if you have tips for how to make your fries work really well with that. I mean, I didn't read the recipe book or anything. I was just going by the way I normally make potatoes, throwing them in the basket and hoping that the basket would make them crispier, but I'm not a professional. This is just a normal everyday person review, so it works as well as any other cookie sheet. So I guess for if you just think of it as a cookie sheet, then it's a 10 out of 10, but to make it like restaurant fries or anything like that, apparently without oil, it's not. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. So yeah, that's my basic review of the Copper Crisper. I don't really think it's worth $20, but then again, I could be doing it wrong. So you tell me, what do you think? Down below in the comments. So it did leave some spots on the bottom. We'll have to wash off and see if it all comes off. Also, next time I think I'll use russet potatoes, and those are usually a better French fry type potato. So next time we'll try russet potatoes and see how that goes. All right, so my final comment on this is some of them are cooked through and some of them are not cooked through. So the whole thing about the air circulating better to make the potatoes cook, it just is a load of BS in my opinion. So for dinner we decided we're gonna make Gardein crispy tender tacos. And see, I knew that this crisper would work better with some potatoes that already had oil in them because yeah, these tater tots turned out really crispy and nice. And I like my crispy tenders crispy as well, even though I'm not gonna eat those tonight, but the kids and Luis are. But anyway, so yeah, these turned out really nice and crispy, and I didn't even have them in for a full 20 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So might not work as good for air frying, but it'll make your it'll make your regular French fries or tater tots really crispy, so that's nice. And I really like crispy tater tots, so cool. That's one plus about this thing. Thanks for watching my little broccoli bites, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! Why, hello there. I got something new from Amazon. And we're gonna try it. Oh, if I don't break it first. Guess I'm not very good at doing things one-handed. Let's try this again. Oh, nope, that didn't work either.